I know this is gonna sound crazy, but are the Detroit Lions playoff underdogs? Are they? Are they? Because in my eyes, I think they are, dude. I think they fucking are. And I don't know if y'all realize it, but this team is not the same team. This is not the same old Lions. I know that everyone's like, you all are probably looking at me right now being like, it's the same old fucking Lions. It's the same old story. Them just losing every fucking game and they're being a mediocre team and they're just the same old Lions, dude. And I know you guys are saying that, but I don't agree, dude. They aren't the same old Lions. Even at 1-6, even at fucking 1-6, they are not the same team, dude. Dan Campbell has changed his team. This offense is legit. The offense is super legit. Like they're one of the highest scoring offenses in the NFL with Jared Goff. Don't disrespect Jared Goff. I'll cut your throat, dude. It's like I was like, okay, maybe I won't go. Maybe I won't go that far. That's a little far. Okay, but like, do not disrespect my guy, dude. If you disrespect Jared Goff, I'll untie your shoelaces and you something. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm trying to find a way that doesn't sound so violent. That doesn't sound so like because I don't want to go down that road, but like I mean, just you don't want to find out what's gonna happen, bro. You don't want to fucking know what's gonna happen if you disrespect fucking Jared Goff because Jared Goff is my guy, bro. He is a legit quarterback. He is a starter. He is that fucking guy. He throws dots all over the fucking field. He is the leader that they need. He's a great leader for the Lions, dude. I love Jared Goff. But okay, but here's what I want to get into with the Lions. This is why I say that they're playoff underdogs. So if you look at the 6 losses from the Detroit Lions this year, 4 of those 6 losses were lost by 1 score. They're like these games, they're barely losing. They're barely losing, and like they'll play good throughout most of the game, but then just something happens at the end, like a fumble happens at the end of the game, or weird interceptions happen in the game, or there's a dropped catch for touchdown, or there's always just something. There's always just some kind of bad luck that comes with the Detroit Lions because the Detroit Lions just have some kind of dark cloud that's always been over their franchise, and they're trying to shoo away this dark cloud. Like, get out of here, get the fuck out of here. But they just can't seem to get all of it out of there yet. But I think they can, though. I think they can turn it around, and here's why I say that. This week, if you watch the game, this week against Miami Dolphins, they had a great game. It was a great game against Miami Dolphins. That was really fun to watch, by the way. Fucking loved that game, right? And here's what I want to say, dude. The Detroit Lions had complete control of that game in the first half. So first, second quarter, all the way till halftime, Lions had all the momentum. They were like getting like special teams, like they were getting like fumbles from punts. They were getting like a fumble from catching, like a running back catching in the backfield. I think there was a fumble on that play that led them right to the goal line. Like there was all these crazy momentum stuff happening, like crazy random momentum happening. They were scoring touchdowns. They're kicking ass, running the ball. Swift was awesome. Jared Goff was dicing him up. It was all looking good, dude. Like the defense was playing hard. I was like, okay. Like Miami was struggling. Miami was legit struggling against the Detroit Lions defense that has been one of the worst in the NFL this season. But they were struggling, and the Detroit Lions had complete control. They had all the momentum. And then the second half of the game comes around, and they looked like a different team. Like the pressure started getting to them. Miami's explosive offense was ripping back into this game. Tua was just delivering dots on the field. They could not stop the halftime adjustments from Miami. That was crucial. That was like they had to do that. So they came back in the game. But at the end of the game, dude, the Lions are down 27-31. So, and the Lions have the ball on offense. They're trying to get their last score to win this game while time's running out, dude. Jared Goff rips a fucking dart to the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. It was a perfect pass, dude. Beautiful, perfect fucking pass right to the end zone, dude. And the receiver drops it, dude. Receiver drops it. I mean, like, and I will say, it wasn't the easiest catch. I understand, dude. It wasn't like right in the guy's breadbasket as he's running, and like it wasn't it wasn't completely perfect. But Jared Goff put it in a place where only his wide receiver could go get it, so then it wasn't gonna get picked. That's why I say it was such a great pass, because but here's the thing though, the wide receiver, he made the adjustment, he got there, hands on the ball, it was all there. Like he got it. Like if my rule is if the ball touches your hands, that should be a catch. You should catch that ball if it touches your hands. You're a professional athlete in the NFL. You get paid millions of dollars to do this. If the ball touches your hands, that should be a catch. And if you drop it, that's on you, bro. Like that's on you. Like I don't want to hear anything about the ball placement or the difficulty of the catch or whatever. Because if you made the adjustment to make that catch correctly, like how the Lions wide receiver did, and it touches your hands, that should be a catch, bro. Like that's what you're paid to do, right? And that was disappointing to me because that was the Lions' fucking chance to turn this shit around, dude. And I was like, damn, man, like it's just another game where they just barely lose at the end to their own mistakes. It's their own mistakes that lose them the game. And it sucks, bro. And Jared Goff put it right fucking there for him, dude. So it's like, and that really just sums up their whole season. It sums up their whole season of like, they just struggle, dude. They just struggle to finish off the game at the end, to just not beat themselves. And but like, here's the thing though. Speaking of Miami, because they played Miami in this last game. Speaking of Miami, let's take a look at Miami last season. Last season, they started the season 1-7. 1-7. And the Detroit Lions right now are at 1-6. They're pretty much at the exact same point as the Miami last year, but Miami was worse last year at this point. They're actually much worse at this point of the year last year than the Lions are now. But yeah, so Miami 1-7 last year, right? Then they go on a 7-game win streak. They won 7 games in a row, dude. Right after that, the momentum changed the whole season, dude. And they went off and ripped off a bunch of wins, and they almost made it into the playoffs, but they barely didn't make it. But like it was close though, and they had a hard division. They had a hard division to go up against, but it was close, dude. And that's what I'm saying about, like, I see that could absolutely happen with the Detroit Lions this year. That totally could happen, dude, because these games are so close. Like the games that they're losing, they're so close to winning. They're so close to winning. It's they're all by one score or one play or one dropped pass or one interception or whatever it is. There's always something. And if the Lions can just find a way to get over that adversity and really start racking up these wins, because here's the thing too, they have to play Chicago Bears twice and the Packers twice this season. They still have to play those guys, and those are division games for the Lions. And like realistically, I mean, especially even how the Packers look this season, the Lions could win like 3. Like if they could win like 3 out of the 4 division wins from those teams alone, and then if they can just get some tough wins against Buffalo and the Jets, and like, because I looked at their schedule, and like they have a couple rough teams like that, like Buffalo Jets. I think there was another one on there that I was looking at that was that could be a hard game for them, but like, dude, if they could, like, they could do it, dude. The Lions really do have a chance. They just gotta be strong, and Dan Campbell's gonna fire those guys up. I know he will. So I'm curious to see, dude, and I want to know what you guys think. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Detroit Lions being a playoff underdog. Do you think that they can turn the season around, or do you think that this season's over for them, or do you just think that they're just going to keep losing it and it's going to be over, or they're playoff underdogs?